So y'all, let's go ahead and get into T.I. and Tiny. Now, girl, we didn't talked about this before. Back in the day when Sabrina Peterson first decided she wanted to allege that T.I. and Tiny was having sex parties and, allegedly assaulting the girls. And I didn't know if I necessarily believed it all of the way, but I also feel like where there's smoke, there is fire. Fire. Mm, mm. Okay. Burning, burning, burning. Um, but I remember this story specifically because it just sounded so crazy about T.I. sticking his big toe in this woman's vagina. So yeah, we're gonna read. Okay, hold up. We spoke exclusively with T.I. and Tiny's team, and they have released a statement. Okay, first of all, where's the first part? The first part is I didn't save the first part. Damn it. I thought I saved the first part of this where it talks about the lawsuit. Oh, girl. I'm so glad they put out the Cat Williams clips because I want to talk about Cat Williams. Y'all know I love Cat Williams. He's hilarious to me. Girl, not Amber Rose with braids. I'm sorry. Oh, here go the pinky toe. Okay, listen, here we go right here. Neighbors, get into this. Shout out to Kyle and them. Okay. Yes, that's D. Shout out to the staff. T.I. and Tiny are being accused of drugging a woman they met at a nightclub in a new lawsuit. According to TMZ, the plaintiff, who filed as a Jane Doe, says that she was enlisted in the U.S. Air Force and stationed in Los Angeles in or around 2005 when she and a friend went to a party at Coolio's home and met a guy who went by Caviar, who they allege worked for T.I. and Tiny. The woman claims that while out at the nightclub with the couple, Tiny handed her a drink that she never saw Tiny sip. The woman says she shared the drink with a friend. She says when it was time to leave, T.I. asked the woman to ride with him and Tiny while the other woman rode with Caviar. She says women she didn't know joined them in the SUV and all five of them entered a hotel room together. She even claims Tiny kicked out one of the women for flirting too much with T.I. She then goes on to allege that Tiny took her to the bathroom and took off their clothes before naked T.I. joined them in the shower. The woman claims while in the shower, she started to feel dizzy and T.I. told her to lay down. But that didn't mean the party was over. She says T.I. started watching porn and instructed her to rub him down. Okay, rub him down. I thought you were going to say down there. She says that's when Tiny pinned her and started grinding her naked body on her. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And as if that's not enough, she says T.I. then penetrated her vagina with his toe. Talk about a fungal infection. She told Tip to remove his toe, and that's when she claimed she threw up. She says T.I. started laughing and told her she was in last place. She says she's filing the lawsuit due to California Sexual Abuse and Cover Up Accountability Act. T.I. and Tiny denied the allegations. Okay. Girl, that sounds real specific. Y'all, why somebody took a not this is the toe? Y'all, that's terrible if that's the toe. That's terrible. That is terrible, y'all. I feel like they making fun of this situation, and I low-key feel like it's a toss-up for me. It's a toss-up for me. Um, Statement from T.I. and Tamika Harris, because this is originally one of the stories why they lost their show. So I wouldn't be so, pressed to not believe it. On the heels of positivity, negativity always rears its ugly head. This plaintiff has been threatening to file this lawsuit for 3 years. For 3 years. We have empathetically and categorically denied these allegations. For 3 years, we have maintained our innocence and refused to pay these extortionate demands for things we didn't do. For 3 years, we've maintained the same position while the claims in this story have changed time and time again. Our position is clear. We are innocent of these fake claims. We will not be shaken down, and we look forward to our day in court. Okay. And, more power to them. If this did not happen, more power to you. But if you stuck that toe in that lady's coochie, more power to her. So upsetting. Just so very, 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 very upsetting. Can you imagine? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, homegirl, you was showing up for a threesome. But if at any point I tell y'all to stop because I don't like what's going on, then goddamn it, stop. I don't like what's going on. And why y'all got this is another thing that I keep saying. If the girls are so down for everything that's going on, why y'all gotta drug them? If the girls are so down for whatever's being, offered, why do you have to drug the women? Because it sounds like she said she got drugged. That's what it sounds like to me. But let's go ahead and move on, girl. Make sure y'all following me on Instagram. So let's discuss Cardi B, because y'all doing too much. So y'all want to talk about somebody that need to just get off the internet. Y'all want to talk about people that need to mind their business. Girl, all that shit. The fans need to stop worrying about what these married people are doing. Regardless of whether she says they're together or not, they are separated. They are not divorced, which means they're probably going to go back and forth over and over again until they figure it out, whether they're going to stay together or be divorced. So for everybody to be constantly trying to hold Cardi accountable and make sure that she doesn't go to him, y'all, please fucking stop. Please stop. Let that lady figure out whatever she's going to figure out with her husband. Please. Okay? His album is good, by the way. But let's hear what she said.
Carrie don't want to be beefing with me. We trying to work on a healthy relationship. And yeah, that's that. Like, how many times do I gotta tell you that? I think yesterday it was a vibe. We was having a good time. But a good time doesn't mean that solve issues. A good time doesn't mean that it solve our problems. You know what I'm saying? They don't always solve the problem. Drinking doesn't always doesn't always solve the problem. Partying doesn't always solve the problem. One good conversation doesn't solve the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So practically, yeah. Somebody said you need a therapist. Yeah, we are going to therapy, but this is beyond therapy because I already put y'all in my business. So since I already put y'all in my business, I got no choice but to let y'all know. There's the thing. I'm not asking.
You do have a choice. You do have a choice. You can tell somebody something one day and then decide after that, I'm not going to tell you motherfuckers anything. Because to be clear, they're going to be, researching and seeing what you got going on anyway. That's the thing that works on my nerves about the way people act, is if it's always them putting their information out there. But when you are as big as they are, and it reminds me of Will and Jada, everybody wants to now act like Will and Jada were not harassed about the intimate details of their relationship for like 20 years. For 20 years, people were just making shit up. People were saying stuff like, it was happening anyway, y'all. It was happening anyway. People were speculating on relationships anyway. So a lot of times celebrities will come out and think if they just tell y'all what it is, it'll stop it. But if there's anything that Tina Turner has taught us, is that no, coming out and speaking on it is not going to stop people from talking about it if they find it salacious or if they're obsessed with the celebrities in question. She absolutely needs a therapist all on her own, not couples therapy, but a therapist all on her own, because she really shouldn't be on the internet talking to everybody like they her fucking friends and this is her diary. But I also think that that's an issue with this generation. Cardi grew up in a generation that puts everything on social media. Whether you are a celebrity or not, everybody's just online telling all of their business all of the time. Every little argument they get into, they online because they want somebody online to validate their feelings. They want somebody to act like they care, when really you need to be talking to, where are the friends? Where are the family members that you can sit on the phone with for hours while y'all watch TV and discuss this shit so that you can get off the fucking internet? And I feel like that's probably what it really is. Lack of connection with other people in your life that you can talk to. Because being on the internet like this, thinking that these people give a fuck, girl, these people don't give a fuck. That's why she was talking about they're her fans that are sending her books and going in on her and all of that shit. Yeah, it's your fans. It be your fans, girl. They're not your friends. They're your fans. They're obsessed, especially at her level. There might be some regular, degular, schmegular girls in there that just want to show support and show her love and all of that type of stuff because they appreciate her music and all of that type of shit. Sure, absolutely. But those are few and far in between, and you have got to be very decisive and specific about who you allow in your space once you get to a certain level of fame. Right. Why you not on the phone with Hennessy? Where's Hennessy? Call Hennessy. Don't call the internet, girl. The internet don't care about you. He'll have a baby. Wait, hold up. What Erica said? He'll have to have a baby for her to leave. That's what it's feeling like. She's gonna have to be embarrassed publicly on a whole nother level in order for her to really leave him alone. That's just how it be, girl. That's just how it be. Especially if he has decent penis. And it, like she said that she was going to get the dick before New
Let me make
Year's.
this a little bit clear to you guys. Because we need to work on our shit. That doesn't solve the issues. You know what I'm saying? Work out our issues. We're not going to be together.
Yeah. I knew that she said they was gonna fuck. And I don't think it's as calculated as y'all think. I think it really do be, people get online and just start running it. And once they get online running it, it's hard to stop. Especially if they feel alone. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully Cardi and Offset will figure out their situation and stop putting it all on social media for everybody to hear and see and all of that shit. Cause it's really too much.